Our peek at the most exquisite million-dollar rooms around the globe brings us to Singapore, where homeowner Steve Fisher shows us around his breathtaking 5,800 square foot bungalow that defines island luxury. Featuring 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, this island retreat is stunning from end to end. But the highlight of this home is an underwater entertainment space that gives added meaning to the phrase, life in a fishbowl.
Well, the $1 million room is definitely the swimming pool area. It's one of the most unique rooms you'll come across in the world. This room was deliberately designed to be totally open and to capture the breeze and the ventilation. There are no walls at all. There's no glass. You can jump straight from the veranda at any point into the swimming pool. I really love this space. I must admit, when we first put it together, the architect asked me what this room is for. And I said, I don't know, it's just a place for me to sit and watch the boats go by.
And Steve can follow the boats as they go by because this enormous saltwater pool weaves its way all the way through the inside and outside of the house.
The design of the pool is very much part of the design of the house. It's totally integrated into the design. There's actually a swimming lane which is 21 metres long, so if you want to do laps, this is really a very large pool. It's almost 10 feet deep. The design of the pool is very modern, very funky. It has an infinity edge, so it looks out and joins the ocean. The pool is contoured. You can see the steps as you go down to 3 metres in depth. And that's designed to give some visual perspective. This room is by far the most expensive room in the house. It's worth in excess of $2 million. But there's one feature which makes for the wow factor, and I'm standing right above it.
Wow is right. The basement in the house isn't underground, it's underwater. And it's no surprise that it's got its own hefty price tag.
Arguably the most unique room in the world of its kind. It's something which blows everybody who comes into it away. And their initial reaction when they walk into this room, and it's like, wow, this is the most amazing thing I've ever seen, and they're touching it and feeling it, and they just want to go swimming and take photographs. The one thing we wanted to create with the entertainment room was surprise. Because you're in a basement, you don't expect to be able to see sunlight, you don't expect to be able to see water. You don't expect to be able to see people swimming in the swimming pool. This room can be a little intimidating to some people, particularly if they're claustrophobic, and so just for fun, I sometimes say, don't touch the glass, it might break, and they jump back and immediately they think they're going to drown.
With all of its walls wrapped in floor-to-ceiling windows, this underwater arena sends people watching to a whole new level.
The window is one of the largest private installations in the world of acrylic. It's 4.5 inches thick. It's plastic, not glass, because plastic is actually much stronger. It can withstand the weight of the water at 3 metres. The biggest piece gives you a complete panoramic view of what's going on in the swimming pool. From a construction standpoint, very expensive to make. The acrylic, over 120,000 US dollars. We don't have fish in the swimming pool, we have people, but the effect is very similar to as if you were walking around an aquarium.
And this aquarium built for humans was specifically designed to give its viewers the greatest show around.
Water plays a very major feature in this house. You can see through here the bubbles give a sense of motion. So it's very important when you walk into this room that you can sense that you're actually underwater. And you can see the steps in the back, again, give a sense of perspective to people in the room. Without that, it would just seem like a flat wall and you wouldn't understand how deep the pool was and kind of enjoy the space. And we can take, obviously, 30, 40, 50 people in this room for a party, no problem.
The only thing more impressive than the view from this underwater sanctuary, the astronomical cost associated with creating such a crowning achievement.
Going subterranean is actually quite expensive in terms of construction costs. It's part of the house would be upwards of $1 million, but actually added far more to the enjoyment of the space than I'd ever imagined.